Hello! If you've clicked on this, that means you have fallen for the clickbait. Wow! No, it's not clickbait. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. Alright, I'm Human Boy. Yes, I host a lot of multiplayer tournaments, and this is a mistake I see, like, all the time. And I don't think it's a mistake that, honestly, even a lot of veteran players would agree on. But I think it's objectively a mistake, and that is using your spells on a backline instead of a frontline. Now, it depends on the spells. Obviously, there is a lot of context, but we are going to see here... Norska does this quite a bit. With Burning Head or Sea Fang, you will often see in this high elf formation, Marauders are having issues getting through a front line of Spearmen because Spearmen have crazy high melee defense. So, what do? If the AI or your opponent clumps up archers like this, it looks like a tempting target to throw Sea Fang right down them. Now, you could throw Sea Fang and a Burning Head and that would kill them all, but that's not really the point we're trying to get to. So Marauders pile in here. Now, Spearmen have super low... Never mind. Hang on. Sea Fang's coming in. There's a bug where you can't see it happening on the ground, but there is the little portal. So we're going to watch these archers. 90 out of 90 models. Now watch the Sea Fang goes through them. That's a lot of damage, Human Boy. Why wouldn't you want to do that, Human Boy? You're stupid, Human Boy. Well, the problem comes in right now. Archers are at 90 out of 90 models. They still have every single archer firing arrows at you. So they're 100% DPS. Nothing has changed about them. And as long as they don't lose any more HP, they're not going to lose any more models. Now, it is very hard to get that last bit of HP off them and start killing some models because you can't get through the front line. Now, I will fast forward. The archers spend their time shooting my shaman and I'm dodging. That's not really the point. The point is the archers are still firing and the spearman line is going nowhere. Now, spearmen have low armor. They have low HP in general because they're elves. But their insane melee defense means my Marauders can't get through them, and slowly but surely, without even Archer support, but with the Prince walking through, and the High Elf Spears themselves, they beat my Marauders, and we are routed. The Archers are still firing, and we lose. So let's try it the way I infinitely prefer. Use your spells on the front line instead. Now the AI, for some reason, is too brain dead to just do the exact same thing we did last time, and I was... busy, so I didn't want to run this test twice, but this does still show what I'm trying to say. Marauders are going to approach, archers are going to be firing, except for that one that is inexplicably in the front line, but we don't really care about that, because it won't matter for the test I'm trying to show. Because the archers last game were shooting at my shaman anyway. They weren't shooting the front line, so it won't change. Now, let's instead cast what I want to do, is cast Sea Fang on the front line. Sea Fang is going to rip through the Spearmen. Now notice, it did the exact same thing. The Spearmen still have most of their models. They're getting chopped down by Marauders right now, but they're going to have most of their models. You're not killing that many models, per se, but the models on the Spearmen front line actually will start dying now because my Marauders are melee in combat, so the health I took off of them made them weaker. It also lowered their leadership, making them much easier to break. So now as we fast forward, we have full health archers, but it's still 90 out of 90 archers. Their DPS is the exact same as last game, but now the front line breaks because it's actually taking damage. So the damage we did with Sea Fang affected the outcome of the battle, and now the Marauders break through the front line, and now... hooray, the archers are full health, but they're going to spend the rest of their game running away from Marauders, not providing DPS, and the Spearmen all died. I really do... Now, this is simplistic test with the AI, right, to prove a concept, but, like, it has helped me in many, many games. I'm generally pretty good at multiplayer, so, like, just take my word for it, but I do think this is a better use of your spells in general. Burning Head, Pendulum, Sea Fang, any mass... crowd-clearing spells, Pit of Shades, or anything like that. It is better, in my opinion, to make a hole in the front line and then pursue archers so that they can't shoot, rather than try and just kill the archers, because then the front line is still fine. Like, even if you Pit of Shades an archer and shatter it or something, like, let's say you even shatter. Cool, but you still have a full frontline unit to deal with, whereas if you get through the front line, then even if the archer is full health, they're going to be spending most of the game running away from you, not doing their job, so in effect, they're gone. You know what I mean? Where if something is dead, or something is not shooting, it's still providing 0 value. So if you attack the front line, you're effectively shutting down the archer and the spearman, whereas if you attack the back line with your spells, you might not even shut down the archer, but if you do, you still have the spearman to deal with. So I do think it is better to just punch the front line. If your enemy is trying to defend something, just get to it. Just get to it as fast as possible. So yeah, hopefully you will start using your spells that way, and hopefully it will get you many more wins. Goodbye, my friends. Roar. subscribe. Yes, yes.